Hey guys, it's your girl Jada coming at you guys with another video. This video was gonna be about my box braids. So for the winter time, I normally try and do protective styles for my hair. So I'll either do box braids or I'll literally just keep my hair in one naturally. Like I won't press it out for most of the winter unless I'm going out. So yeah, so I decided to do it. Was just this was spur of the moment. Like I wasn't really planning on doing it, but I just got so busy, and in a couple of weeks ahead from now, I'm gonna be so busy, so busy. I'm not even gonna have time to sleep. So I said, you know what, this is the easiest thing. I just braid it at night when I wake up. Sometimes I'm driving and I'm, pulling out the braids at the same time, and you know what I mean? I'm good to go. So these save a tremendous amount of time. This video is gonna be about how I care for my box braids. Like I've had these in now for about 2 weeks, a week and a half. A week and a half I've had these braids in for. And I'm basically going to show you guys how I care for the braids and how I treat my hair and my new growth. I'm going to be keeping this in and for until the end of February, which, believe it or not, February is in 2 weeks. Like, time is flying by. February is just around the corner. So, yeah, I'm going to show you what you need. First, you need a bonnet or you need a head tie. I use both because I also use a plastic bag. So basically what you do is you put this product in your hair, you put the plastic bag over it so that it doesn't leak and stuff like that, and that, everything can kind of soak in. I put the bonnet over top of my hair once it's over top of the plastic bag, and then I just kind of do the Aunt Jemima tie. You just kind of do it like this and like this kind of thing and tie it up like that. So basically what you need is you need a glass bowl. And what I use to treat my hair is coconut oil. Coconut oil for me is the best product. I was using almond oil for a little bit and it was okay. Like it did its job, but I find for this, when I use this, it just makes my hair so soft and it just brings out the curl pattern in my hair personally. And I only use this brand of coconut oil, whereas some brands of, almond oil or stuff like that, or jojoba oil, you'll use different. I use like Jamaican jojoba oil or like Jamaican castor oil, but almond oil, there's different brands or whatever, but this, I will not use any other coconut oil but this. And it's cheap too. It's like $3 or $4 over here, $3.99. And then it comes from India. Yeah. The other product that I use for my treatments, and not only in box braid, but in my natural hair as well, is the Dabur Amla oil. Now, I'm not sure if I'm saying this right, but when I went into the store to ask the lady for it, I was like, can I have some Dabur? Where's your Dabur Amla oil? And she knew exactly what I was talking about. So if that's not how you pronounce it, it's close enough. Yeah, this was cheap too. This was $3.99. I think it's the same price as that, $3.99 or just a couple of cents off. And this, I've been using this now for about a month and a half. And I did do a separate review on my computer, but my computer is acting like it don't got no sense. And yeah, so it didn't record. So I'm going to do a separate review on this when I take these braids out in February. But this is also what I use. So this, basically, the coconut oil and the coconut oil and the Dabur Amla oil is the mixture of what's in here. Now, I use more coconut oil than I do the Dabur Amla oil because the scent is very strong when I'm doing it in my box braids. Now, when I do it in my natural hair, I would use the same amount of the Dabur Amla oil and the coconut oil. So, yeah. So basically, some people will use their fingers, but for me, these products are very runny. Like, as you can see, it's runny, and I don't want for my entire bathroom to be messed up and my clothes to be messed up or whatever. So I use a syringe. Now, my mom gave me this idea because I was messing up the place, and she was like, oh my God, that stinks or whatever, because this does not smell the best. Like, I'm not going to lie to you. The odor is strong. So it was staying like all over the place, and like it would catch my mats and stuff like that. So she was like, use a syringe. So this has been working out really good for me. So basically what I do is, and this is good for when your hair is scratching you too. Even if your hair is scratching you and you don't want to use the Dabur oil, the Amla oil, you can just use the coconut oil in your hair, and it makes your hair feel so good. And also, after I finish the treatment, I use this. And I just use some like no-name brand braid spray because I don't really use a lot of braid spray in my hair anyways. So basically, what I do this. Okay, so you take your syringe. Oops. Oh, and sorry, I forgot to mention, you're supposed to heat up the product. Like, that's why you put it in a glass bowl and you heat it up, and I heat it up for about a minute, and you make sure that it's hot, like it's hot, hot. You let it cool for about 2 minutes, and then you put it in your scalp. So basically what I do is, so you can see, then you just rub it in. Rub it in, rub it in. Then you section it off again. And you do the same thing again. When you're putting it on your scalp, you're supposed to be able to feel the heat from the product. Like, it's not supposed to be like just a little bit warm. You're supposed to feel the heat from the product on your scalp. And then what I do is I start going this way now. It feels so good on my scalp. So, so good. Because of the heat from the product. And you don't need a lot of this product. As I said, it's very runny. Like, the texture of the product is very, very, very liquidy, if that's a word. So you don't need a lot. I probably put too much in. And as you can see, like with the syringe, it's so much easier. You just actually take your finger to kind of massage and get it to penetrate your hair. And do the same thing. And for me, I do this every 4 days. Some people do it weekly. I mean, weekly is okay too. I mean, this is a little bit time consuming for most people. So if you do it once a week, that's more than good. And it also depends on your hair as well, because my scalp is very dry. I have very dry scalp, which is why I'm always having to moisturize my hair. And careful with the syringe that you don't put it too much on your scalp, because then you'll loosen the braids, like the hair. Because I've already loosened one of my braids that it accidentally got caught on, and I had to rebraid it. Rebraid that one. Oh, it feels so good on my scalp. My scalp is like immediately stopped itching. And then I just go around the perimeter. Oh, I need more. Oh, man. Whew. Yeah. So just go around the perimeter, rub it in, your edges, rub it in. Ooh. So rub, rub, rub. And when you use the amla oil, you have to keep in mind too, like, make sure that you're going to have enough time to wash it out that same day because the oil is very strong. Like, I'm not even going to lie to you guys and be like, oh my God, it's not that bad. No, it's very strong. Very, very strong. So, yeah. So, that's basically what I do. It's all in my scalp right now. Then I just, as you can see, there's none left. So, I'm just going to take up a little bit of what's left. Now there's none. Take my hand, squirt a little bit in my hand, rub my hands together, and just the reason why I do it on this part of my hair is because obviously if your hair, you do it until where your hair stops, right? Like if your hair is this short, you rub it on the braids this long. My hair probably stops at around right here or so. So I'm going to continue to rub it on the hair. Feels so good. Then what I do, I just take the hair, braid it, and keep in mind, like, this doesn't only have to be done with box braids with extensions. Like, if you're doing box braids with your natural hair too, same thing applies. Just braid it out to the end. I just take it and go like this. Now, because my hair, I hadn't done this in like a week, my hair is very dry right now. I'm not going to use the plastic bag just because my scalp has kind of just sucked it all up. There's really no reason to put the bag on because it's not really dripping. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take my bonnet, put it on, and then take my head tie that my wonderful granny gave me and do like this. Yep, and I just do like this. And so I'm right now gonna go back to sleep because it's very early in the morning and I didn't get a chance to do this last night, so that's why I'm doing it this morning. I'm gonna go to bed now, wake up, I didn't really have much to do with Sunday today. Just run a couple errands, pay some bills, and I can actually leave my natural hair. I'm gonna leave it braided on the hair, like leave my hair braided when I go out on the street and not take it out. That way when I come back home, I can just put the bonnet on it. Tomorrow morning, when I wake up before I go to work, I'm gonna wake up like about 2 hours earlier and or hour and a half earlier or an hour earlier and wash it out. Use my shampoo, my conditioner, um, and just do a French braid and go to work just like that. No blow dryer, no nothing. So yeah, this is pretty much what I do when I have box braids, and the same thing applies again with natural hair or um, how do I say? Even you can do this kind of treatment with your weave, because I had a weave in as well for the purposes of growing out my hair, and it worked the same way. So again, when I take it out, when I condition, when I wash, the only thing I'll use in my hair is this, and I got it at Sally's. Okay. Hope this helped. I hope you guys had a wonderful weekend and have a wonderful work week. Take care, guys. Bye.